Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. In today's video, we are taking a look at my haul from Polish Pickup for the month of August. I got 5 polishes and 1 wax. In fact, this is a combination of 2 orders. I had originally whittled it down to just 3 polishes, but I did end up going back for 2 more polishes in a second order. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. The first one is from Bee's Knees Lacquer. This is Nothing Ever Scared Me So Much as Saying Goodbye. This is another sibling to A Lion with a Thorn in Its Paw, and it's a really unique soft shade of like spearmint green. It's kind of minty, but it definitely has that more green lean to the mints that lean a bit more ever so slightly blue. This does have those beautiful holographic flakies that A Lion with a Thorn in Its Paw did, and it also has that beautiful shifting glow in that shimmer. You've got that red to green to gold with some orange in there as well. It looks really beautiful against this base, and in this color family, this is really unique to my collection because of that shimmer and those flakies. This is that one in 3 coats. Look at that beautiful warmth against that soft green base. Again, I always repeat myself when I see these flakies, but I cannot get enough of them. I really like how they look on the nail. Sort of this shattered hollow look. It's just gorgeous. So that first one is Bee's Knees Lacquer. Nothing Ever Scared Me So Much as Saying Goodbye. The second one was one of my last minute additions from my second order. This is from Adam Nail Polish and it's A Whale of a Time. This one is one that I kept seeing swatches of, and eventually it did wear me down. When I initially made my wish list, I had whittled this off of my wish list because I felt like I have a bunch of polishes like this. I am drawn to them, so I tend to purchase them over and over. It's one of those color families that I have in my very long list of polishes that I need to come back and do some comparisons of, but the swatch pictures got me. Eventually I did end up getting this one, and it is a really beautiful, almost darker blue in the base compared to the other polishes that I have in this family, at least of a lot of them. Then you do have that really strong shift. You've got fuchsia across the face of the bottle, then some gold, green, and maybe a bit of blue on the edges. I do feel like this is coming across a bit darker than it is in person, but like I said, it is a darker shade of blue, a bit more saturated than some of the light sky blues that I have in this type of polish. This is in 3 coats. Again, look at that beautiful glow and that pink that you're seeing. Really gorgeous. The formulation on this is a bit on the sheer side. I think longer nails might need a undie underneath or possibly a visible blurring base coat to make this fully opaque, but it of course depends on your application and your nail length and your preferences on how you wear a polish. But I really like that combination. Again, I buy this type a lot, so obviously I like the combination of the blue with the shimmer. But another gorgeous shimmer polish. So that was Dom Nail Polish, A Whale of a Good Time. The next polish is by Sassy Sauce. This is I think the only reflective polish that I got in August. This is called Wet Spot, and this is a really unique shade. It's this deep oceany teal in the base, which is actually kind of hard to see on camera because all you're seeing are the reflective twinkles and that really strong shimmer. So the shimmer is a glass fleck particle in a bright like magenta to red to gold and green. I think you're mainly seeing the like red or magenta on camera. In person, I'm seeing all of the different colors, especially the green along the edges. There's some of the gold, and then it does have a reflective component, as you can see, twinkling away. This is it in 3 coats. I think some nail lengths might be okay in 2 coats, but I did come back for a 3rd to try to reach full opacity on my nail swatch. Again, the combination here is just really beautiful and unique. I love the deep teal base with the warmer shades from those shifts in that shimmer. So that one was Sassy Sauce, a Wet Spot. The second polish that was my add-on for my second order from Polish Pickup that month came from Ethereal. This is called Moon Jelly. And again, I talked myself out of it because it's a purple and I buy these all the time. Not just purples, but purples with shimmer in them. So I felt initially like, okay, you probably have something kind of close in your collection. And maybe I still do. but I did not want to miss it. So I ended up grabbing this in that second order. And I mean, look at that gorgeous warm glow against this rich purple base. Again, you have one of my favorite components in here. You have that scattered holographic flaky. It's just gorgeous. Ethereal is one of my favorite brands, so I didn't want to miss out on this one. Ultimately, I figured if I did have a dupe in my collection, I could always do a comparison once I got it home. And I think this is just a gorgeous combination. Again, I cannot get enough of warm shimmers against a cooler or darker base. I just love how they pop. So this is in 2 coats. I think some longer nails might need a third to reach full opacity. As you can see there, you can sort of see through that edge when it's against my nail. But again, my light here does cast a backlight up against the nails. So I think most people would be just fine with 2. It is a nice, rich, dark color. And again, that glow is just beautiful. Love that one. Very glad that I did decide to come back and get that one. So that was Ethereal's Moon Jelly. And then the last polish came from Wildflower Lacquer, and this one is called Squishy. This was another that I almost didn't get, but I have learned with Wildflower that if I'm even remotely thinking about getting a polish, just get it. They are definitely one of the brands that I have found that I kick myself the most if I don't end up getting them. So worst case scenario, I just put it in a D-stash, but definitely happy I got this one. I think it's really gorgeous. I might have something to compare this one to as well in this icy blue with a shimmer, but this has a completely different formulation than a lot of the other polishes in this similar color, in more of like a crelly with the scattering of those holographic flakies and a very strong shift in that shimmer. Right in there you can see the green to blue to pink. In fact, in person, I'm seeing pink on the face with gold across the edge of the bottle. So very, very shifty. This is it in 2 coats. So as you can see, it's not a squishy formula by any means. I think most people would be just fine with 2 coats. Really gorgeous combo. Very icy. I think this one might be one that I save for winter. But again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I cannot get enough of those holographic flakies. They are just one of my favorite things. And see there, you can see that shift to that warm, reddy pink. Just beautiful. So that was Wildflower Lacquer's Squishy. And then I also got a wax. This one came in a bar. This one is from Luna Lab Creations, and they're actually made in Redmond, Washington, which is neighbors to where I live. So this one is inspired by the Belize Barrier Reef and is scented in suntan lotion mixed with tropical fruits, mango, coconut, and papaya. Do not eat. It smells amazing, but don't eat it. That's cute. So the wax came in these cute little fish and coral shapes on top of the wax bar, which is also layered. It also came with a shell on top. I don't think that has any wax in it. Yeah, it might be slightly coated, but that is a little shell. And this definitely smells like suntan lotion and fruit. It smells really, really good. Very, very fruity. I love the mix of that classic suntan lotion smell with the papaya and the coconut. Very, very delicious smelling. I will probably be saving this for summertime. Right now, since we are getting into fall, I'm really craving those fall scents with the spice notes and the pumpkins and the baked goods. Cannot wait. So we'll be saving this for summer. But that was Luna Lab Creations Unbereefable. So there you have it. That was my haul for August polish pickup. Let me know which polishes you grabbed down below, and if you grabbed any of the waxes or if you got any of the other products that month. As always, thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you are new to my channel, make sure to hit the little subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos, and I will see you in that next one.